Good morning. Happy Friday. If you're jumping on, let me know that you can hear me. Give me a love, give me a like. I wonder what everyone's doing. What's the time? 10:20 on a Friday morning. Just let me know you can hear me. Give me a love, give me a like. I've got wet hair. I have just come out the shower and I don't know what it is. Every time I hop in the shower, I come up with an idea. So I thought I would do a live while it's fresh in my mind. So there's 3 people on. Can you just give me a love, give me a like? Let me know you can hear me. That would be awesome. Hi Claire, how are you, babe? Hope your Friday is going awesome. Okay, I am going to jump straight into it. So I've titled this, Why Are You on a Diet? I just, love my shower inspiration. I know, it's nuts, hey. I actually had it yesterday and then just life got in the way and I didn't end up doing it. So I thought, no, I'm going to sit down and do it now. So I just want to talk about diet. And I put that in inverted commas for a sec because I'm just coming across and I'm speaking to so many people that are struggling with their diet. Hi Julia, how are you? I hope you're feeling better, babe. Who are struggling with their diet. And I'm using the word diet loosely, but I can totally resonate for any of you out there that have ever followed a diet or are currently following a specific diet to lose weight. Now, I'm not talking about eliminating foods. I do believe that there are foods that are, that cause inflammation and, most people for the better part are better off without them. So things like gluten, we know that there are so many gluten intolerances going around, dairy and whatnot. But that's not what I'm talking about, okay? Different people have different intolerances and that's fine. But, I'm turning 41 next month and most of you, if you know me well, will know that I have spent my whole entire life dieting and I can tell you it is not fun, okay? It is not fun when you go out with your friends and you do not want to have a glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine because it doesn't fit your diet or you're scared of putting on weight. It's not fun when you're in a social situation and, someone has put a platter out and you can't eat the food because you're on a diet. We're here for a long time, okay? We're here for a long time. Now, that being said, I do believe we need to be healthy, okay? There's a difference. There is such a difference between being on a diet to lose weight and being healthy. And so my question to you would be, what is more important? Is it health, i.e. prevention and longevity, or is it a quick fix to lose weight? Because I can tell you, I've done it all. I have absolutely done it all. I've counted calories, I have binged, I have done it all and it is miserable. It's absolutely miserable and it's time consuming in your head, especially if you're counting calories. Who wants to be stuck to their phone, logging in their food, wondering what they can eat and what they can't because their calories may have gone over for the day, etc., etc. Now, if you are competing in a bodybuilding competition, that is completely different, okay? That is not what I'm talking about right now. I am talking about most people who just want to live a healthy life, incorporate some activity. We need to be active, whatever that may be for you, whether it's swimming, whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's going to the gym. We need to be active. It's as simple as that. We now have cars, we now have TV, we now have smartphones. So people are being less active than they were years ago. So activity is definitely important, but you don't have to kill yourself doing it. What I'm talking about And I've also done the paleo diet. I've done a bit of keto. I've done all that. Now, I'm not saying they're wrong either. I'm talking about coming from a whole food perspective. Okay, so for some people, they're vegetarian. Great. Some people follow a paleo diet. Fine. I am just talking about getting into a space where you are eating whole food. So whatever that may look like for you, whether that's incorporating some meat, that's up to you. I personally, over the years, have transitioned to more of a plant-based diet. Making sure you eat lots of fruit and veggies, that is just so important. But if you stick to a whole food diet, I can promise you, you will feel better and you will look amazing because your body will fall into place. Okay? When we start dieting, per se, and, you know, I'm talking about maybe following a specific meal plan for a specific amount of time. I don't know about you, but when I get into that state, I want to do everything that meal plan tells me not to. And that's not my usual being. Like, I now am in a place where over the last 3.5 years, I eat predominantly, we're not perfect, let's not get into perfection, I eat predominantly a whole food diet. And so what happens is, because I'm putting all that good stuff into my body and I have for so long, generally it's what I crave. So I don't go out anymore and think, oh, I can't eat that and I can't eat that. I generally want the good stuff. That's what my body is crying out for. Hi, Melissa. Nice to see you. That is what my body is crying out for. And I can tell you now, it is so liberating when you are in a place where you can live your life and you are not worried about what you're putting in your mouth. Now, there was a time where I was scared to eat bread. I was scared to eat rice. I was scared to eat pasta. I was scared to eat oats because they are all complex carbohydrates. And at the time I was following a paleo diet. But I have since transitioned into that mentality of being able to eat what I want, coming from a whole food perspective. And I can tell you now, look, I'm going to be honest, I don't tend to eat bread. And I don't tend to eat pasta, but I don't exclude them all the time, and I don't beat myself up if I want a piece of toast with smashed avocado on it, or if I want some eggs on toast, or, you know, if last week we went out to an Italian restaurant and they do an amazing squid ink tortellini, and I had it, and it's not off limits, and I don't beat myself up about it. And I can tell you something now, since I've been following mainly a whole food diet and just not having that dieting mentality, my body has never felt so good as it does now, and I probably look the best that I've ever looked because I'm not on that yo-yo dieting bandwagon. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys because, you know, there are so many people out there that, you know, I get it. I really get it. You know, there are times in your life where you feel like you want a meal plan to follow, etc., because you want weight to lose. But some of those things out there are so restrictive, and I can tell you that you will get the results you want if you just stick to real food, drink lots of water, get adequate sleep, okay? Do the things you love because you need to live in your values. And yes, you do need to move your body, but it will all fall into place. I've seen it with myself. I have seen it with my clients. I have seen it with my customers. So I just wanted to share that because it makes me really sad. I've been there, I've done it. It just makes me, you know, the health industry is $1 billion industry, and it makes me really, really sad when I hear of people mentally struggling because they're falling off their so-called meal plans and things like that. Now, that's not to say that I don't do juice cleanses every now and then. I love to do that. I also love a good kickstart here and there. And when I'm talking about a kickstart, it's just for, 10 days, maybe sometimes just eliminating some of the things like alcohol and reducing my coffee and things like that. But for the most part, if you stick to a whole food diet and you nourish your body really well, you are going to be in that state of mind and your body will fall into place. So I hope I've shed a bit of light on that. If anybody wants any help with meal planning, or again, it's not so much following a meal plan, but if you want some help to get started on, I guess, releasing that mentality around dieting, and maybe you don't know where to start with a whole food diet, and I know that sounds crazy, but maybe some people don't, because they've been following maybe the paleo diet or the keto diet or something like that. But if you do want help with your health, or you do want some help with your nutrition, then please reach out, because I'm more than happy to help. I've been there, done that, and I've wasted, oh my God, I started when I was 16. Like, that's nuts. Most of my mum passed away from ovarian cancer, and she spent her lifetime dieting, and it didn't work. And that sounds terrible, right? It didn't work, but that was a big kick in the ass for me, because she spent her whole life consuming diet foods, the diet yogurts, the skim milk, eliminating all fat. And that scared me. And using sweeteners and stuff like that in your coffee. And I was doing exactly the same, and that scared me, guys. That really scared me. Hi Cassie, we mustn't be scared of fat. I include butter in my diet now. I include avocados. I love avocados. Coconut oil. Don't be scared of those things. Okay, we need them. We need them for our hormones, and we need them for our nervous system. So I just and you know what? Going back when I said I was scared of oats, do you know what I do every morning now? I love nothing but a good bowl of hot oats, and I put some of my complete in there, and I have some berries in there, and that is my go-to breakfast. And yes, I have coffee. Okay, I don't drink coffee all day, but I have 1 or 2 coffees a day, and I don't need coffee for energy, by the way. It's just that I absolutely love the taste of coffee. So just release yourself, just enjoy your food. That's all I can say. I love butter too, Claire. I do love butter, and it's full of vitamin K, so it's awesome. So I'm just going to leave you there, and I hope that I've inspired someone, because we're here to live life, and we're here to enjoy time with our families and be healthy. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy your Fridays. Bye.